Going for one more, girl. And then I'm gonna go get something to eat. And then I'm gonna work on this newsletter. All right. If you want to start off in locust pose today, you can. If that's not your jam, you can always start off in a simple seat. Sitting up nice and tall. Nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Again, big inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. 2 more breaths. And 1 more big inhale. And exhale. Always starting off our practice from a space of gratitude. Give gratitude to the universe. Just recognizing an energy that's bigger than us, that we're still collectively a part of. Give gratitude to this earth, because she reminds us that we live in a space of abundance rather than a space of scarcity, that we have everything that we need and that we ourselves are more than enough. We give gratitude to the indigenous peoples of the lands that we're seated upon, so here in Billings, the Northern Cheyenne and the Crow, the Salish, the Blackfoot, Lakota, and Sioux. Reminding ourselves that gratitude for the people is just the first baby step in us coming into right relationship and doing the right thing. Just thought, word, and then deed. We give gratitude for this practice of yoga, and for Black and Brown people as the original creators and sustainers of this practice in the space of ahimsa, also known as loving action. We give gratitude to our bodies and to ourselves, to our own ancestors and our own lineage, recognizing our and their trials and triumphs, traumas, tribulations, and transgressions, holding ourselves responsible for how we choose to repair and restore from damages that have been done, in order to build a peaceful, loving, and liberated world for 7 generations and beyond. And if there's a person or persons, place or places that you'd like to dedicate your practice to today, you can draw them into your mind's eye. Take a nice deep inhale and breathe them all the way down into your heart center. And exhale, send them love. And slowly rock your head back and forth, side to side. Just checking in with anything that you might be holding in your neck and your spine. Being mindful, slow movements, rolling your head in one direction and rolling your head in the opposite direction. And slowly bring your head back to your center. Go ahead and take your right foot, however you want to take it, whether it's just cross-legged or you can extend your leg out in front of you, but cross your foot. You're going to weave your fingers into your toes, and you're just going to hold here and just do some small circles with your foot, moving in one direction and then the other, squeezing through your toes and just kind of shaking through your leg. Then same thing on that opposite side. Weave your fingers in between your toes. Give your foot a little bit of love. Shake it out. Maybe doing some small circles in one direction and the other direction. Through your ankle. Checking in with your hip. Bind your 2 big toes and then kick your legs up. And then take them nice and wide. Big inhale here. Pull them back and then pull them in towards you and then drop them down into a butterfly pose. Allow yourself to come down and over the tops of your thighs. Try to keep your seat down to the earth. Pull up and in on your low belly. And then slowly pull your knees up to your center. Bring yourself down and onto your forearms and extend your legs high. Flex your toes in towards your face. And then you're slowly gonna lower and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly flex your feet, bring the soles of your feet down to the earth, move your seat back behind you to make sure you're on the front side of your sit bones, and then inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold down and over the tops of your thighs. Pull your heart and chest over the tops of your quads. Aim your heart down towards your knees. Pull your elbows to either side of your calf as you keep flexing your toes in towards your face. And then slowly walk your hands up your shins. Lower yourself all the way down and onto your back. Try to keep your soles of your feet down, and then inhale, arms high. Take your right leg high to the sky. Walk your hands up the back part of your thigh. Find some length, and then take the hand, grab to the outside of the foot, come into a one-legged happy baby. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And slowly release. Take that leg all the way down to the end of the mat. Same thing on that opposite side, lift it high. Walk the hands up the back part of the calf, flex the toes in towards the face. And then hand comes to the outside of the foot. Pull the knee down, open up through the hip. Big inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Take your leg all the way down to the end of the mat, and then take the arms up and overhead. And then your exhale, pull yourself all the way up. Walk your hips back again, come back into that forward fold. And then slowly take your hands up, cross your ankles, and roll yourself over and into a tabletop. Your wrists are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. Pressing around into your cat. Inhale into your cow. Check in with your hips. You can always leg them back and forth, side to side, making sure that your femur bone is in your hip joint, moving in one direction and then in the other. Exhale, pressing around into your cat. Low belly pulls up in it. And inhale into your cow. Bring yourself into your table, tuck your toes and send your hips back and high, down dog, big inhale. Spot for the outside of your pinkies and step your feet wide. Drop down low into a balasana squat, and then hands are gonna come down to your heart line. You can shift back and forth, side to side. And then inhale, arms are gonna come high. Exhale, hands move down to your heart line. Take your palms down. Bring yourself into a crow pose. Hands are nice and wide. Lift through the hips and then balance your knees on your triceps. Maybe, right, one foot comes up and then the other. Lift and hold. And then shoot your feet back if you can. And then send your hips back and high. You can always come down out of it and step, right? Trust your strength. If you've been doing this with me for a while, and if you're like, nope, Erin, again, you step back, send your hips back and high, and then spot outside of your pinkies again. Drop it low. Hands come to your heart. Lift high. Take your right fingertips beyond your right toes. Turn and twist and look out past your left fingertips, your left thumb. Hands move back down to your heart line. Same thing on the opposite side. Fingers beyond the toes. Opposite hand high to the sky. Big inhale here. Exhale, hands come down to your heart. Hands come down to the earth. One more time, crow pose. Hands are nice and wide. Lift, make a shelf with the triceps. Aim your elbows towards, aim your knees towards your armpits. And then shift forward. Exhale as you float your feet up and off the mat. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And shoot your feet back. Send your hips back and high. Drop down to the knees. Untuck the toes. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, tent. Take the hands back behind you, interlock your fingers and pull down through your fists. Rock back and pop up through your heart and chest. And then slowly keep pulling with the fists and lay your heart and chest down and over the tops of the thighs as your forehead comes down to the earth. And then pull your fists up. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, tent again. Hands come back behind you, interlock your fingers the opposite way. Pull down through your fists, lift through the heart and the chest, and then slowly heart and chest move down and over the tops of the thighs. Fists move away from your low back. Breathe deep. And slowly roll yourself all the way back up, release, shake it out. Shift yourself forward, tuck your toes and send your hips back in high down dog. Big inhale here. Tiptoe your feet up to meet your hands. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, down and over the tops of the thighs, and then inhale, sweep. Arms high. Exhale, tent. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, swan dive down and over. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, palms plant, step your feet back. Right knee to right elbow, left knee to left for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale. Drop down to the knees, untuck the toes, lower all the way down to the chest and belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Hold here. Roll your shoulder blades down your back. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. Lower all the way down. Shoot your elbows out. And underneath your shoulders, Sphinx pose. Big inhale here. Breathe deep into the base of your belly. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. And kind of shimmy through your hips, releasing any tension that you're holding in your glutes. And then go ahead and let your elbows flare out. Hands to your bust line. Press yourself back and roll over your knees and shins. Extend your left leg long. Sole of the right foot to the inside of your thigh. Turn your heart and torso towards the top leg or towards your straight leg, and then arms come high. Exhale, come down and over. Pull the crown of the head towards the top of the foot and keep squeezing the arch of the foot to the inside of the thigh. The thigh receives it and squeezes back. You're still pulling back through your left hip. Exhale. One more big breath, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly walk your hands all the way up your shin. Rock back on your seat. Swap out your feet. Turn your heart and torso towards your straight leg, and then inhale, arms high. Exhale, down and over. Pull the toes in towards the face. Drop your elbows to either side of your calf. Keep pulling your heart and chest forward. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, soften. Maybe scoot your seat back. Pull the crown of the head forward. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, release. Take both of your legs out in front of you. Inhale, arms high. Again, exhale, fold down and over. Stay with your breath. 2 more, big inhale. And exhale, last one, big inhale. And then exhale, take your hands up your shins. Scoot your seat forward. Take your hands back behind you. Soles of the feet plant, fingertips graze the back sides of your heels. Use your elbows to pop your heart and chest up. And then take your hips high to the sky. Big inhale. You can shimmy your shoulders underneath you a little bit more and then come onto the balls of your feet. Maybe lower one, lower the other. Maybe lower both, but you try to keep the lift in the hips. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale, lift. If you want to, you can make a shelf with kind of the base of your palm, holding here, fingers to the outside of your hips. You can lift one leg, and then lift the other. And then if you want, shift your hands underneath you a little bit more. You can lift both, holding here. It's a lot of strain on your elbows, so please be mindful. Drop yourself down. Pull your knees into your chest. Rock back and forth, side to side. Arms come out long and wide. Stack your knees and ankles. Pop your hips up ever so slightly, and then let your knees and ankles drop over to the right as you turn and look up past your left fingertips. And then squeeze the knees and the ankles and pull your knees back to your center. And then pop your hips up and let them drop over to the left. Look out past your right fingertips. Breathe deep into the twist. One more big breath. And then squeeze and pull your knees back to your center. Send the soles of the feet high to the sky, then slowly with control, flex and press. Wrap your muscles around your bones. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inside of the thighs. And then heels hit, release the glutes. Let the toes flap out to the side. You can take one hand to heart, one hand to belly. And allow yourself just to breathe here. Nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. One more time, big inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Nourish. Remembering this week that you are loved and you are loved. The image on this particular card consists of your soul star, Gaia, the soul of the earth, and the divine cleansing that is expanding the love of all. This is the week to honor your temple and your body, for it's the physical manifestation of your soul. In doing so, you honor Earth, for she is the physical manifestation of Gaia. Don't judge your environment or your body. Just be discerning about what you focus on and digest what feels helpful. Gaia always knows how grateful you are because you're here. She wants to remind you that worthiness and ease are your birthright. You're creating beauty, intimacy, and deeper connections with Gaia and your higher self just by playing on Earth. So feel Gaia's loving embrace everywhere, in nature, backyard, potted plants, or your mind's eye. And if there's something that you want to change about your Gaia's body, connect with your soul and be inspired by a new path that will lead you to your desire. On this planet, all is forever, moving into more and more love. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Again, nice deep inhale. And exhale. The divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love. Each of you, the collectively, and all of us. Thank y'all for sharing your practice with me, for trusting me with your bodies, hearts, spirits, and souls. And when you do leave this space, be sure to go in peace, and remember to serve always. Thanks so much, everybody. I hope to see you all in class or on the mat soon. Miss Jane, I'm ahead a week for you, so I'll see you in a couple. Peace and love.